Hello everybody, my name is Joseph. Haven't got the capture card yet. Well, I've done it, but I've set everything up. But for now, I'm just going to put some of Stampylonghead's videos on for you. So, I hope you enjoy. So from me, bye!
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. Today I am doing another challenge against Ballistic Squid. And this is the Reach for the Star challenge. And this is a new challenge which I've made up, and it's pretty simple. Basically, directly above me, can you see that little speck on the in the sky there? You might have to go really close to your screen, but there's a tiny little speck in the sky. And what that is that is a never star. It's basically a never star on an item frame in a block of glowstone. And it's all the way up there. And what we have to do for the challenge is we need to go and get the star, get back down safely, and then bring it into our houses, and then you win. And that's literally the only rules to the game. Of course, I'm against Squid, and it's going to be a race to get it. And we're starting off with not very much. We're going to have some basic tools and some food and things, but we're not going to have any blocks that we can use to be able to pile up. And we are allowed to fight each other. It's going to be a PvP game, which means that from the very beginning, if we want, we can try and attack each other. So, as I said, you need to not only get the star, you need to get it down and get it back into the house without the other person killing you. Because if you get down here and then you take out the other person, you can steal the star from them and then bring it back to your house. So we're going to start. As soon as the sun's gone down, it looks like Squid's just about ready over there. He's there showing off the star to everyone watching his view. So yeah, let's go and let's get ready then. And let's try and formulate a plan. I have a very bad track record with these challenges. I've lost the last two in a row back to back. So I'm determined to win this one. And this one is going to be a much bigger one. So let's go and get my stuff ready at least then. I got all of my stone tools here. And then let's go and get these torches. And the good thing about the challenge is even though we could go and get it from the very beginning, it's going to be really tough to get it straight away because you're basically not going to have any blocks at the very beginning. I know that Squid can't get it straight away because he's going to have to dig a load of dirt or whatever in order to be able to get up there. So, yeah, I know that even though we could get it straight away, that's very unlikely to happen. And if I die, I'm going to lose all of my stuff, so I'm actually not going to take everything yet. Let's leave a bunch of fish and another golden apple in there, just in case I do die. Then I can have something to at least help me when I respawn. I've also got some cake, of course. You can tell I built the map when there's cake, and then I got a furnace and a crafting table, and that's about it. And let me show you the houses. It's kind of hard to see. Right, hopefully you'll see it better from above, but they're in the shape of huge stars as well. So hopefully, if I do ever get up there, we can look down and I can show you what the houses look like. But yeah, I can't waste any time because the sun is just about setting, which means that we can go to sleep and start in the morning. And I think the first thing I want to do is I just want to get some equipment. I want to get some weapons. I want to get some armor. I think a bow and arrow would be really helpful because you can imagine if Squid was there piling up and I could just ping him off with a bow and arrow, that would be really effective. So I think that is going to be my main strategy. So for starters, I'm going to go and try and find the deepest cave I can and try and get a load of iron, and then I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to smelt it all back here, so then that way I can be keeping an eye on the star and be watching out for Squid. I don't think I need to rush to get a bunch of materials in order to pile up with, because it really doesn't matter whatsoever who actually piles up and actually gets to the star first. All that matters is who that gets the star to the house. And so I'm kind of quite happy to leave it to Squid and let him go and pile up and do all the hard work while I go and try and get prepared. Because if he gets like a diamond sword or diamond armor or something before me, then it's going to be very difficult. And oh, I found some iron straight away here. Oh, it's only one bit. If I found two pieces and was able to immediately get an iron sword. Oh, here we go, there's an iron here. If I try and very quickly get an iron sword, then that is already a big advantage over Squid. And actually, before I go too deep, I should probably... Oh, I shouldn't put that back there, I only just got that. I should probably cut down a tree first. I should probably start at the beginning of what everyone does at Minecraft and go and cut down a tree. And then that way, I can make some pickaxes and stuff and my sword when I get further down there. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself there, but I found what looks like it might be a pretty nice cave, but I can't see Squid anywhere around here. He could attack me right now. There is nothing stopping him just running up and trying to kill me. It probably wouldn't help him because he won't have anything better than me right now, but that is literally what he could do. And all actually, I think wood might be a good material to pile up with, because for every wood block, you can get 4 planks. So you could actually get a lot of materials very quickly. It's probably a little bit slower than dirt to get, but that's definitely an option. The only problem with wood is the fact that, of course, it's flammable. And so if he went and got a flint and steel and set fire to it, then that would be quite a big problem. So that's the only real big downside for wood. But this should be more than enough probably for the entire map. So let's go back down to that cave. I have no idea where he's gone. My guess is he's gone and found his own cave. I might as well go and grab some more food as well, just while I'm here, because this might be a long haul battle. This might be really, really quick, but I suspect that it might actually last quite a while, is what I'm assuming. So I want to make sure I have plenty of spare food. And oh, that was quite a sudden drop there. This is good, though. If I could get quite deep and possibly get diamonds, that would be very helpful at the very beginning. I mean, if I got a diamond sword and he didn't have one, unless he plays really well, then there's not much he can do. I could just take him out, and then all I need to do is find a safe way to get up and down. Oh, I know what I should do. If I make an iron bucket, then that way I could go and just put water down, and then that way I could safely get down. So then that way I don't need to worry about getting down, as long as I make an iron bucket. All I need to worry about is getting up, which is obviously going to be the hardest part. And there's some coal here as well. I'm going to go and grab this, just so that I can actually go and start smelting some of this iron. So this is good. I found a good cave, and it's very close to where the house is. So what I might do is actually use a furnace down here. And that made me jump! That made me jump! Hello! Hello, skeleton! Hello! Where did you come from? Probably down in the dark cave, of course. Let's light up the area a little bit. And ooh! Look at this cave. This is nice. I like it here. Let's just live here. Right, let's go back up here and try and grab that stuff. Well, I don't need to tell you that scared me, did I? That was obviously very scary to me, seeing as I screamed. Right, then let's go and carry on gathering up some more of this. So as I said, I don't need to worry too much yet. I think I've got a little bit of safety time where Squid won't be heading up there yet, because he won't have enough blocks to pile up. My guess is he's kind of doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. So all I need to do is try and do it a little bit better, or at least a little bit quicker than he is. So let's go and charge down here as fast as we can, and let's see what else we can find. Oh, this cave is really good, actually. So what I'm going to do, seeing as there's lots of iron and stuff to gather up here, I'm going to go and put a furnace and that down here, so I can go and start it smelting. And I'm probably going to poke up and just check that Squid's not there. Once I've got some iron armor and I feel a little bit safer, I'm going to go and take a little bit of a peek just to make sure he's not going for a surprise attack, because a good tactic might be to just immediately charge straight up there while the other person's not around, and hope that they don't go to check. So I just want to make sure that Squid isn't doing that against me. I don't really want to do that tactic, because if the tactic doesn't work, and then you don't have any good materials, then it's going to be really hard for you to do anything later. Like, you could win very quickly, possibly, but the chances are that if you don't make it, then you're going to have no chance later on, because the other person is going to have way better stuff than you. So I've got a little bit of iron now. I want to at least make myself an iron sword. I don't know, did I even take the iron? I don't think I even took the iron. There we go. Now I've got a little bit of iron. I can go and grab myself an iron sword, and then once I've got a little bit more, I'll go and make an iron pickaxe as well, just so I can do some of this mining a little bit quicker. So there's no coal actually in the house either, so I do want to grab a little bit more of this, and once I've got that bit of iron there, I will go and check on the house quickly. So let's have a little peek down here, and just to see how deep this place goes. I've got an iron sword now, so I feel a little bit more confident than I did before, because if this seems to go very deep, I could possibly go for diamonds, and it does seem to keep going down, and I can make my way back out the cave quite quickly. So I am definitely going to go and do a little bit of exploring down there in a minute. But for now, let's just go and try and grab a little bit more of this iron. There's some on the ceiling up here. Let me just go and pile up with some of this cobblestone, then I can grab this. And then I promise I will go back and check, because I am getting a little bit nervous now, because if Squid was trying to do the really quick challenge and try and get it straight away, there's a chance he could have maybe be getting close by now. But the good thing is, as I mentioned, he doesn't just need to get the star, he needs to get the star back to the house. and then that means I got a chance that for when he's making his way back down, I could just kind of wait underneath him, hopefully with a bunch of iron armor and stuff, and try and take him out. So let's go make the armor first then, shall we? I've already got my Stampy style boots, and of course, as you tell you what, let's just grab this stuff and let's go back up to the surface, and let's just make sure everything is okay, because I am getting a little bit worried. We can maybe leave some more of that iron smelting in the house, because it could also be like a nice backup safety thing, so that if I do get taken out, I could maybe have a spare iron sword would be very helpful. So let's just try and make my way out of this cave, and it would also be quite nice to be on the surface when it's dark, so then that way I could maybe go after some spiders, so I could go and try and make the bow that I want. But let me just go and check, and hopefully Squid Nugget is going to be nowhere around, and yep. I cannot see Squid Nugget anyway. This is good. I was a little bit worried, but it looks like he hasn't gone for the quick attempt to try and pile up, which means I probably have a little bit of safety time to go and carry on mining and possibly go and find some diamonds, because that did seem to be a very nice cave. So let's go here first, and let's go and start smelting some of this iron here, and I'm going to wait until at least one bit has smelted, so then that way I can go and make my pickaxe while I'm here before I go and head back down. And I can also go and make the most of being home and eat some of this cake. So there we go. I can now make my pickaxe. I got a little bit of armor. I can make some more armor once I get back here. But mainly I'm just going to go back to the cave and yeah, go and carry on where I left off mining away. So I don't need this. Actually, tell you what, let's put the stone pickaxe and sword in here for now, because this can once again just be some backup stuff for me. And let's just grab a bit more iron while I'm here. And let's go and head off back down to the cave. I still can't see Squid anywhere around here. Remember, oh no, I can see him. I can see him over there. Oh look, oh, and he's got full iron armor. Right, I don't think he saw me though. I don't think he saw me, but he has full iron armor. So I reckon that he is now gathering up blocks that he needs to go and pile up. So I want to be really, really fast now. He's obviously gone to a mine and he's come back up already. I think he's literally done the exact same thing that I've done. So I want to be really fast. He hasn't even started piling up yet. And I'm pretty sure that if he's been getting all those materials, he hasn't had much time to gather up blocks to pile up with. He's mainly been going for armor and things. But I do want to be quick. That has actually scared me a little bit. It has thrown a little bit of a spanner into the works, because I assumed he would still be mining. And oh no, it looks like this cave doesn't actually go very deep at all. I don't know whether I will be able to get any diamonds. I would much like it to go even deeper than this. I can quickly check there was another side I could go to as well. So I'm going to quickly check that. But if that doesn't work, I'm going to go back up to the surface and just watch Squid and make sure that he doesn't see me. If I can ambush him once he's got the star and try and take him out and he doesn't know I'm there, that could be quite effective. And I could also, if I wanted to, I could try and block off his house. The rule is that you're not allowed to go and destroy the other person's house, and you can't go in their house, but you can, if you want to, block it off. So I can make it quite difficult. And when actually there's some gravel here, I can make some flint and steel. If I just take this gravel to the surface, I could do that on the top, so I can still see Squid. And if I mix that with some iron, I could make some flint and steel. So let's go home. Let's go and grab the rest of the iron, and let's go and try and make some iron armor. Because as you can probably hear in my voice, I am a little bit panicked now. Let's go up here and let's see if he started to pile up or not. I'm pretty sure there'd be no way for him to get fully up and down again. And nope, he's still not started piling up. I reckon that he is literally doing the exact same as I am right about now. So let's go back into my house, and hopefully he won't see me. I think he's inside his house right now. I could ambush him. I could surprise him as he comes out his house. If he is inside and he doesn't know I'm here, I could wait outside and try and ambush him. Right, to do that, I'm going to need a full set of iron armor. So I still need a helmet and I still need some leggings. So let's go and make them, and I can go and put these on. This is a very risky move though, but hopefully it's going to pay off. So I've still got more iron smelting there. I could also go and make myself a bucket. And let's go and make myself a bucket here. Now let's try the ambush tactic then, shall we? Let's see if I can try and surprise him. Oh, it is getting dark though. Right, let's do this, but let's try and be very careful. If I need to, I can just scarper. I think that he has pretty much the exact same as me. It looked like he did have full iron armor and probably an iron sword. Oh, but no, his door doesn't have a window. Oh, look, there he is. Did you see him? I see him running. He's going in. He's going inside. He's not wearing any armor either. Right, let's go and sneak up and let's see if we can surprise him as soon as he leaves the house. If I just crouch down here, I can try and surprise him the second that he exits. So he wasn't wearing any iron armor. I don't know whether he doesn't have any iron armor or whether he just hasn't put it on yet. But yeah, it looks like he wasn't ready. If I could have caught him then that would have been amazing. So the reason I want to do this is because if I can take him out now, then all of the items that he's gathered, I can go and pick up, and then I can use them for myself. So that's the reason I want to do this.